Remember when Karen knocked my phone down a flight of stairs, and then the other time she also knocked it into a glass of chocolate milk?
Okay,
I
okay,
remember the
one time,
chocolate
okay,
milk.
okay, one time, Randy Beeman, mom,
Fuck you, dude.
Fuck your
yeah,
Had
phone.
we
to
know
go
what
to
decade
Randy
we grew
Beeman.
up in. I actually think I have two, like, Animaniacs collections somewhere in the... Anyway,
I have
hey,
the
we started
entire
the show,
series.
guys.
Oh my God, we did.
Yeah, some cruel, evil bastard producer apparently just starts the show without warning people.
Well, it's the only way to get natural reactions, and
Great stories. Mm.
Welcome to High Class Geek News, everyone. We're not porn. Yet.
Oh.
I got nothing to that one.
It's Sunday.
Sunday.
I can see it now, Evan. We will start our entire porn empire, redoing the stories, the classic video games, and all our actors and actresses will be shot in 16-bit. It'll be epic.
I'm not saying we're gonna do porn. I'm just saying the high and high class geek needs to mean something, and we don't do drugs.
What fun is it with no drugs?
I was not aware this was a policy. I signed my position as a member of this board. I plead the fifth dimension. I did not exhale. Thank you, Jinx.
So that's what the. Oh God! At some point, I need to see if I can get
my attorney Gonzo.
The things he'd have to say. Nothing gets him over opinionated quite like movies that haven't come out yet.
Very true.
He has wonderful things to say about the next Superman movie. Never have I seen a guy who claims to dislike Superman so much do so much to defend him when talking about that movie. But anyway, moving on. Our episode tonight is titled, Here's to You, Mrs. Robinson. Who wants to guess why?
Because we're all about to be seduced by a slightly older woman?
I'm glad you find me that attractive. Also,
Well, a little bit of lipstick, we could definitely turn you into a Carrie, but certainly not a Samantha.
You're older
No,
than me, John.
definitely not a
I'm
Samantha.
afraid you're going to have to wear the fishnets and seduce the rest of us.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time it's happened for you, Evan.
And now everyone knows where the origin of the used to be a man joke.
Oh, no. No one knows that origin yet. I haven't had a chance to tell that story, but we'll get there one day.
You know, I'm thinking about starting a new podcast called Storytellers, where it's a sort of semi-interview thing, where I get people to tell stories, maybe real, maybe made up, just as a podcast thing. We'll consider that another day.
You do know what story you have to start with.
Well, I was going, actually, what inspired this was I started telling my coworkers the burning corpse story, and I was like, wouldn't it be so much better if I could just record John doing it?
Well, you recorded me on the 22nd birthday story.
Yeah, but that's a video. This would be an actual, anyway.
All right.
This one is called Here's to You, Mrs. Robinson, because our main story is, why the fuck is Guy taking away my childhood this year? Mike Nichols, 83.
Mm-hmm.
He has passed away. Apparently, the Angels are no longer in America. Their director went upstairs.
Wah, 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 wah.
Let's see. He directed The Graduate, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, and just a laundry list of things. He did Broadway work. He did the classic HBO miniseries Angels in Manhattan.
Sad, sad, sad day.
Yep.
Moving on.
Well, on the upside, that's the only death we have to report this week. So, we get that.
See, we find this.
I always get upset when we get to obituaries because jokes get harder because death isn't funny. I made a reference to a show we haven't even started yet.
Oh, Believe me, I know. We're working on it.
That means this podcast can only go one way, and that's straight up from here. We've already
I
hit the low.
told you we're not doing porn yet.
Oh.
No. See, Evan, porn would be a lateral move from here.
What do you mean straight up? I haven't checked with Pixie yet, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say for you it's curved up.
Oh my god.
Too far, man. Too far. Too far.
That's what she said.
I'm not saying a goddamn thing.
Evan,
I am not torturing your sick. No, not saying a goddamn thing. Nope.
Evan,
Nope.
Kevin
Evan.
Smith is a wonderful influence on me.
Evan, you do realize that one of these days Pixie is going to drive up to Raleigh and shank you within an inch of your life.
She's got to beat Kay.
You know, Pixie, I can give you Kay's number.
They could meet up, do a little tagging,
Kay
tag shanking.
is still upset because I'm the reason she knows about a movie called The Dragon Lives.
Like I said, Pixie, I'll give you Kay's number, and y'all can work out your plan because Kay's has been coming for well over a decade. I mean, since high school.
Decade?
Well
I'll be
over a
willing-
decade.
Only about 2 years ago.
Get a problem.
I've worn several of my drinks while in Kay's company thanks to that.
Trust me, Evan, that revenge has been coming along longer than that movie. It's been coming a long time.
Well, that movie's older than me. Honestly, I don't know why she's mad at me. It's China I think she needs to destroy.
It's China. Blame it on the Chinese.
Hey, anyone says that the American film studio business is corrupt? Oh God, we got nothing on China. We are fucking angels compared to them.
Well, pretty much you compare any agency from the U.S. to China, we look like fucking angels compared to China.
Well, at least I can honestly say that to my knowledge, a major film studio in America has yet to film the actual corpse of one of their stars at their funeral that they busted into. So, to learn more about this, look up The Dragon Lives.
No. No one do that. You don't even think about it. You'll have nightmares. You'll burn into your corneas.
Yeah, I said The Dragon Lives, not a Serbian film. It's okay.
Moving on.
I still want to see somebody put it up as a challenge, make up movie titles, and I put Disney Pixar's a Serbian film. I kind of still want to see that.
Disney Pixar's Eastern Promises.
Oh God. It's right there with Pride and Prejudice, directed by Michael Bay. But anyway, you want to see it? Admit it. You know you don't want
I
to.
probably would have picked him War and Peace.
J.J. Abrams directs Tron. We'll all go blind.
They already did that. It's called Star Trek.
Yeah, no. J.J. Abrams directs Tron. There wasn't enough neon in Star Trek to be Tron.
Actually, J.J. Abrams directs Blue. But anyway, good luck. Oh, someone knows that movie. Holy shit. Anyway, moving on to movies, film. That wonderful shit. Not too many releases this week. I don't know why. It's not like there's a holiday or anything. Horrible Bosses 2.
Yes.
Penguins of Madagascar.
That one I may actually go see because fucking I love the Penguins.
I like Rico.
Before I Disappear. And I'm going to apologize now because there's no way I can say this any other way due to my personal history, even though I'm pretty sure this movie is probably going to suck. Paddington!
What?
What?
Paddington.
Batting?
Oh, Paddington Bear.
Oh, Paddington.
Paddington Bear.
Oh.
I have a particular love for that character. I don't know why. I don't remember any of his stories, but I just always loved him.
Babar.
Horrible.
And it's got Nicole Kidman for some reason.
big question. Has anyone seen Big Hero 6 yet? I haven't seen it yet, but it's kind of on my list.
Yes, I have.
I've heard I need to see this movie because Baymax is just awesome.
I've
Yes,
heard
he
that I need to
found
dress up
one.
like Baymax for the next convention I go to because I already have the shape.
And one of the best Stan Lee cameos ever.
I heard you're supposed to just say Harry baby a lot.
Harry baby, Harry baby.
Okay, here's what I want to see.
I need to see it.
I want to see a movie that just revolves around Baymax and Steve the monkey from Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs.
Oh, nice.
Steve!
God, it just reminded me of my favorite comic book moment this week. Amazing Spider-Man number 10. The Spectacular Spider-Ham meets Spider-Monkey.
Oh, God.
This was the exchange. Spider-Ham saying something, then you hear someone in this crowd of Spider-Man go, "A cartoon pig? That's insane!" Spider-Monkey, Earth number such and such. Then Spider-Ham, "What? Really?" And actual 616 Spider-Man goes, "Okay, that beats everything. Hands down." It was a wonderful moment. Coming out in home video, The Giver. Man, already we're releasing porn. Beyond the Edge. What If, which sadly is not a Marvel movie. The Expendables 3. Step Up All In. A Medea Christmas. And Merry Friggin' Christmas. And The November Man. I could do that out of order.
Man was actually pretty good.
Don't give me.
Pierce Brosnan still got it for espionage movies.
Yeah, I'm sorry, nothing tops Black Christmas to me. Unless
I gotta be Black Christmas.
unless Black Christmas was redone as a blaxploitation film, then it would be better.
Everything should be
It'd be called
redone as a
Opaque
blaxploitation film.
Are you kidding? There's actually one blaxploitation film on Netflix right now that everybody needs to watch, just for shits and giggles, called The Monkey Hustle.
What?
Go look it up on Netflix.
Awesome.
Go look it up on Netflix. I swear to God, you will thank me. It is
What
like
you talk about, you jive turkey?
it is like the creme de la
Jive
creme.
turkey.
I call him a jive turkey, cracker.
John, all people know how I feel about Christmas at this point in time.
Is it sad that right now I probably think the best black actor in movies right now, aside from Idris Elba, is Robert Downey Jr.?
Pixie, I feel your pain at Christmas time because, again, I used to work in the hell that you worked in.
I still work there.
You'll be cleaning. I know, and you'll be cleaning glitter out of crevices
I
for
want to see
months.
the Christmas special by Rankin Bass with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, where Professor X shows up and says he has a place for him.
Yeah, I don't want to see that because unless Yukon Cornelius is running around going, "I'm the Juggernaut, bitch."
Oh, that reminds me. I saw Book of Life too. That was really good.
That's on my list. I finally saw Guardians this week.
I'm surprised you're not still having an orgasm.
I've got it contained. I'm gonna have to empty the bag here in a little bit. Did not know how much a 10-gallon trash bag could hold until you've tried to fill it.
Do you just have like a milk thing on there?
I got a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Squeegee.
So now you know what I meant. All those times I said the universe is saved by pelvic thrusting.
It's true.
I'll go ahead and state this right now. If anybody even thinks about quoting Rocky in front of me, I will find you and punch you in the junk.
Anyway.
And don't think I'm kidding because I've already done it this week.
Moving on to film news. Yeesh. They released a Peanuts trailer, and it actually made me happy.
I know, it actually doesn't look half bad.
I like how it seems like the characters have a sort of feltish texture to them.
I was gonna say it looks like a 3D paper more than like like computer animated.
It does look a bit like
It's
South
weird.
Park.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It looks
Yeah.
great. I love it.
kind of animation.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it. Also, it's been announced that later this week we should be getting a trailer for Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Actually,
they're
there's
trying
another.
to get more titles.
They released a teaser today for a trailer coming out later this week for Jurassic World.
Mm.
We're releasing
so
a
far-
teaser for a trailer.
And so far, all I've seen is people running around in a hamster ball and Chris Pratt, and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, I'm there. There's Chris Pratt in a hamster ball and dinosaurs. I'm there.
Sounds like your bachelor party in the future.
That's tame for my bachelor party.
That's the pre-party.
So that's like a Tuesday.
Also, the Dragon Ball Z movie trailer has been released, indicating the return of famous villain Frieza.
Hi, my name's John. I don't care.
Yeah.
I've never liked Dragon Ball, and I never will.
You know, I've said it a million times. I'll say it again. This is Dragon Ball Z. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, and now Dragon Ball Z, next time on Dragon Ball Z,
Will Goku unleash a force of unfathomable magnitude?
Over 9,000.
My roommate just got home. He saw me do my impression of Dragon Ball Z and immediately gave me this wonderful look on his face and said, "It's too many cooks."
Now, the thing is, kids are very lucky nowadays because they got Dragon Ball Z Kai, which basically cut out all that crap. It just got straight sweep to the point. It
I've
was
been
like
meaning
5
to
episodes of him waiting to throw the first punch.
Oh, and let's not forget the 20 episodes prior to that of him working in higher gravity in order to build up the strength to fight the goddamn villain.
It's like this. If you ever wondered what one of those daily newspaper strip collections would look like if it was a television show, watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I'm going to find the owner of Capsule Corp and literally rip him a new asshole. I will take my bony little fingers and find a new hole and make sure he realizes it's me.
Speaking of anime, guess what else is getting a movie?
Speaking
But
of
in
anime,
live action.
great transition.
Wait a minute, I think I know what you're talking about. Damn it, because I
I
got
know.
excited. Attack on Titan is getting a live action
Yes,
film.
it is.
Fucking awesome.
I can't wait.
I mean, it looks alright.
Oh, all I've seen right now are like the character posters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen all the character posters.
I wish I could remember the name of the devices, but the blade things they use to swing around look awesome.
Well,
I want one.
we'll work on that later, Evan. But
Yes,
yeah.
scrap.
Well, what's really going to make or break this movie is how they make the Titans look.
Well, I mean, that's the sad part.
Creepy.
Well, no, this is the dilemma you run into. It's China. And the problem you run into with most
Japan.
Chinese... Well, Japan, it doesn't matter where it is. Problem you run into with most films from those areas is the CG is not great. It's usually a bit campy.
There's a chance that maybe they'll actually use actors for all of the Titans, which would be awesome.
Oh, great. Just small models and actors in rubber suits. This is going to be
And as long as
Ultraman.
they have those creepy grins on their faces, I do not care.
This is going to be
It
fucking
doesn't have good
Ultraman.
lighting work actor as well.
Also released, not
I
a
don't-
trailer, but a music video, Billy Boyd's single The Last Goodbye for the final Hobbit movie.
Touching. Very, very touching.
Get me the fuck out of here. I wonder if her friend will just give me a ride home.
Moving on.
Love your peanut gallery there, John.
I can't even hear them.
And speaking of really long-ass freaking books being made into movies, and a series of them no less,
Like raindrops and shit. Like, wow.
I already know where you're going, and I'm getting prepared.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still listening to your peanut gallery. Anyway, that's right. We're getting The Stand. And someone with a brain in Hollywood said it's not one, and we're not going to do one movie.
Nope.
We're doing 4.
Mm-hmm.
The downside, you have to wait till the second movie for the Lincoln Tunnel sequence.
Mm.
And I was really surprised when I actually found this out the way the news broke, which was from the Kevin Smith's Hollywood Babylon podcast. Next thing, I listened to that, I'm like, oh, 4 movies, that's cool. This must already be news. 2 days later, it's trending on Facebook.
Yep.
I'm like, holy shit, I was one of the first! I got my finger on the pulse.
For one,
Question
instead
is,
of
who
up
should be
your own
playing
ass.
Rainbow Flag?
Well, that's the thing. That I've heard a lot of rumors on who they've actually approached for it. They actually approached Matthew McConaughey after his Oscar win.
Oh god, that would be fucking awesome.
They've approached him and he's expressed interest, but also
Oh, you're here? I'm like, yeah, call.
gonna be in.
John? Okay, good. There, that takes care of that. We lost a pixie!
Yeah.
Holy shit!
She'll be back.
Yeah.
They always come back.
Everything floats down here. And finally, speaking of horror movies, these transitions are practically making themselves. Universal has revealed that they are planning to release a series of movies using the original monsters, Dracula, their version of Frankenstein, all that fun stuff. Except it's going to be more of a Marvel-style superhero movie instead of a horror movie. No word on whether or not Abbott and Costello stand-ins will be acting as their Nick Fury.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah. Where's Scooby-Doo gonna be?
On Cartoon Network, where he fucking belongs. He knows what he did.
Can't find Scooby-Doo on Cartoon Network anymore.
Yes, you can.
And of course, the question we're all asking is, who's playing Randall Flagg? But no, honestly,
Well,
in my
duh,
mind,
Fred.
didn't we already do this and call it the Monster Squad and made it awesome and don't need to do it again?
I'd be okay with another Monster Squad film.
I actually, yeah. I was a big fan of it when I was a kid.
And that Randall Flagg is the Dark Man for the Dark Tower.
Oh, I forgot about that. Jacob actually brought up a good point. What would be really cool is if whoever they hire to play Randall Flagg for the Stand, they also use to play, what's the character's name?
The Dark Man.
The Dark,
Flag.
yeah, the Dark Man for the Dark Tower movies.
Hey, look. You tell your peanut gallery, if it can't be as funny as my peanut gallery, then it needs to shut its goddamn mouth.
No, he's just smarter.
Oh.
No one's going to disagree with that here.
This is Jacob. You know you can't tell Jacob to shut his mouth. He's too nice.
This is John we're talking about.
Yes,
John
John.
tell anyone to shut their goddamn mouth. But I actually like Jacob, so he knows I mean it in good humor.
I like John. So.
And he likes you, John. He just confirmed it.
Exactly.
Breaking news right here on High Class Geek News.
Jake and John, BFF forever.
Can you do one of those heart things?
Jake and John, yeah, buddy, adventure time.
Wow.
I love romantic comedies, man.
Homies help homies.
They should get the matching one-piece broken heart necklaces.
How many times have I told you we're not making the porno yet? Anyway.
Moving on.
Moving on to television, coming out on home video this week, Adventure Time, Volume 8, Finn the Human. Limited edition with backpack.
Kismet right there, baby Jake.
And John is now forming the heart, Jacob, and saying Kismet. Oh, he's responding. He has responded with the same. Let's see. This one I might actually have to get. Drunk History Seasons 1 and 2 Limited Edition. I loved Drunk History when it was just a series of YouTube videos hardly anyone knew about.
I was there with you.
Let's see. Mystery Science Theater 3031, the Turkey Day Collection.
Oh god.
Huzzah!
And finally, Paddington Bear Collector's Edition.
I like how you have to say that.
Well, it's okay, because as excited as I am about that, you will never take this one's place in my heart.
I was waiting for it.
Wow, it's surprisingly
Only bad
free of
catastrophe.
semen stains.
There it is.
I didn't think we'd see it free of stains.
Sorry, that normally doesn't happen.
Hey, Evan, can you show us where the hole is in it that you fuck on a regular basis?
Evan, I think it's changed you.
I have no idea what you're talking about, old chum. I think I'm the same man I always was.
He's got a backpack full of
Holy
expletive
news,
placards.
not Batman!
Now every
Sorry,
time,
what?
now every time Evan comes, he's gonna hold up a placard that says "Bam."
The important thing is that every time I put on my makeup, I don't take off my mustache. Like a man. Moving on to television, first bit of news. We are in the final stages of casting Jessica Jones for the next Marvel series. A lot of young names. Kristen Ritter, Alexandra Daddario, Teresa Palmer, Marin Ireland, and Jessica DeGao.
I'm an old man because I have no clue who any of those people are.
Kristen Ritter played Aaron Paul's character in Breaking Bad, his girlfriend in season 2.
Isn't she John Ritter's daughter?
I don't know. She's also was the title character of Don't Trust the Bitch in Apartment 23. Alexandra Daddario did one of those Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequels, played Annabeth in both of the really shitty Percy Jackson movies, and is pretty much famous now for having gotten naked for True Detective. See, Teresa...
And we're
Teresa Palmer
entirely
was
okay with that.
And I don't know Marin Ireland. Jessica DeGao was the Huntress in the first season of Arrow.
Oh, okay. I know who she is.
Yeah, I'm honestly, that's definitely not my number one choice. As they're casting Jessica Jones, they're also casting a supporting character who himself will have his own series coming up next, Luke Cage. With right now, the final candidates looking to be Lance Gross, Mike Coulter, Cleo Anthony. These are all wrong, as none of them are Terry Crews.
Very true. Very true.
You laugh. I'm not kidding.
I know you're not kidding, and I'm not laughing because I think it's funny. I'm laughing because I agree wholeheartedly. If Luke Cage can't make his titties dance, I ain't interested.
They need him. He's awesome. He's muscular. He's an action hero, and god damn it, he's a comedy genius. He'll bring nothing but charm to the role.
What about Michael Jai White? I mean, he could fill it.
No.
Michael Jai White is danger in the form of a black man.
We do not speak of that name. Anybody who ruins the Spawn film, that bad,
He was not what ruined the
does
Spawn.
not deserve
I think we
a
both
second.
know
I think there were some more elements to what ruined the Spawn film.
True.
If it wasn't for John Leguizamo, that movie probably would have just been forgotten.
John Leguizamo made that movie worth watching.
Yeah.
The lovely dress. I hope they have it in my size.
Wow.
Moving on to actual announcements and news for television, Capaldi is confirmed to return for Series 9 of Doctor Who, which I'm sure is a shock to no one who's familiar with Doctor Who. Let's see. Mark Gatiss, the co-creator of the series Sherlock, says we should expect tragedy. As far as I can tell, he was saying this about the upcoming season 4, and not about the fact that Benedict Cumberbatch is now engaged.
Does this mean that Martin Freeman is growing his mustache back?
Only if he's playing the Joker.
You'll just paint right over it.
Yeah, that's the next Batman movie. We decided to go old school. And finally, sticking to the subject of British... Actually, now that I think about it, all the announcements are all British television. I didn't realize that until just now. The fairly popular Idris Elba crime series Luther is being remade in America. It will be written by the show's original creator. Idris Elba will be executive producer, but he will not be starring in it as he is too busy guarding the Rainbow Bridge.
I'm sorry, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Have we not learned, America, with the tragedy of Torchwood, that you cannot... well, okay. Granted, with the tragedy of Torchwood,
Grace Point.
House of Cards...
No,
House of
House of
Cards
Cards is good.
I know, House of Cards is about the only British remake we've done so far that did okay.
Yeah, but I'm thinking Grace Point, which is the remake of the... What is it, Jacob? Broadchurch. Yes, the remake of Broadchurch. Used David Tennant with what people tell me is supposed to be an American accent, but apparently isn't quite that. I haven't watched it, so I don't know.
I gotta say, Shameless is a great BBC series that they've done a wonderful job with on Showtime.
I gotta say, if we're gonna start remaking BBC shows, we need to go classic on them. Somebody needs to take Are You Being Served and remake it in America, because that would be...
Yeah.
To hell with that. I want them
Be
to
away
release
from like
the
absolutely
DVD.
fabulous. Just leave that alone.
I want them to hurry up and release the DVDs of the newer seasons of Law and Order UK. Because once they have to release now, have Peter Davison, the Fifth Doctor, as the Crown Prosecutor, and that's awesome. And two, they wear powdered wigs.
Well, if they remake...
Powdered wigs. That's what the show's been missing all this time.
If they remake Are You Being Served Here in America, we're going to have to get Andy Dick to play Mr. Humphreys.
Oh, God.
I don't like Andy Dick.
Nobody likes Andy Dick.
Directly responsible for the death of Paul Hartman. No.
Yeah, no one likes Andy Dick. Andy Dick doesn't like Andy Dick.
But I would bring back the guy who played Xander on Buffy and see who gets the joke. Oh God, Jay laughed so hard he turned into a picture.
I'm guessing his phone died.
Best Popeye impression in that
No,
picture.
let's get the phone call.
Look at me with my PBR. Anyway, moving on to video games. Coming out this week, Big Hero 6, Lords of the Fallen, MX vs. ATV Supercross, NBA Live 15, and Sunset Overdrive.
Woo, Sunset Overdrive. I won't buy an Xbox, but it's a fucking awesome game.
Yeah, I'm still a PlayStation person. Which may not be the best thing in the world, as the PlayStation Network has recently been hacked.
Okay.
Again. As well as 2,000 games and Windows Live logins having been leaked. Fucking hackers, man. And I ain't talking about that shitty movie with a young Angelina Jolie.
And a young Sherlock Holmes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who's zero cool is Sherlock
Johnny
now
Lee.
in Elementary. Yeah,
Johnny
he is.
Oh,
Yep.
Sick Boy. Okay. That's sorry. Every once in a
Cool.
while, I have to watch an episode of Elementary, and I just have to remind myself, that's Sick Boy.
Zero cool.
Do you ever want to go back and watch Train Spotting and remember
making
them
a
for the
sequel.
roles they did after that? Because when you think about it, it's the story of a young Obi-Wan Kenobi's addiction to heroin, how he wound up banging the wife character, how he wound up banging the wife from Boardwalk Empire for a little bit when she was still in school. Sherlock Holmes was the jerk off, and he had the Bond villain who was a psycho, which is a surprise to no one. And I have absolutely no idea what happened to Spud after that movie.
You know they're making a sequel to that.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Every once in a while, what?
Well, he was saying they're making a sequel to Train Spotting, but I was saying every once in a while I have to go back and watch Hackers just to remind myself how bad it is.
And just thinking, you know, they got stuff to work with. I mean, there is a sequel book. I think it's called Porno. Yes, Jacob has confirmed it's called Porno. He's read it. from what he told me of it, I really want to see that movie. And let's see. Telltale Games has released their trailer for the Game of Thrones video game, based, of course, off of the show, not the books, because the books have done enough now. Except, coming out. Shit, Martin.
Don't do that. Every time someone pokes Martin, he kills another Stark. Don't poke Martin.
Once again, as long as he doesn't touch Tony Stark, I'm fine.
Eventually, he'll run out of his own Starks and start having to hit other ones that we like.
He'll never kill Arya. She'll kill him first. I think she can do it. And our final bit of news, John, are you listening? Do I have your undivided attention?
As undivided as it can get.
We're getting a new MMO. Goat
Fuck you.
Simulator.
Oh, I know. I've already been watching the videos of Jacksepticeye. Fucking brilliant. I will never play it because it's an MMO, but it's fucking brilliant. Apparently, one of your classes is to be a microwave.
What?
And instead of being a goat, you are literally a white microwave with 2 legs, and you can. It is fucking hilarious.
Oh.
I need to watch Jack play this because I love Jacksepticeye.
Absolutely, it is hilarious.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. Moving on to comic books. Comic books. John, have you started reading Southern Bastards yet?
No, Evan, I have not started reading Southern Bastards yet.
You should
I
start.
haven't had time.
Excuses. Timey is wibbly wobbly. Anyway, our suggestions for this week: Superman number 36. I believe this one is capping off the first story arc by Jeff Johns and John Romita Jr. Samurai Jack number 14, because Samurai Jack, I've said enough. Scarlet Spiders number 1 of 3, the miniseries involving the clone characters that ties in directly to the Spider-Verse. New Avengers number 27, the storyline leading up to Secret Wars. Let's see. John's all-time favorite comic book, Spider-Man 2099, number 6. Once again, we're not doing the porno yet.
Operators are standing by. Order now and get a second one for absolutely free.
You've been watching The Wire, haven't you?
No. Why?
No, if you ever saw the first episode of that show, you know why. Lazarus number 13, easily one of the Lazarus number 13, easily one of the best books on the market, period, hands down. If you're not reading this, start reading it. And Warren Ellis's Trees number 7, the best television show in comics. Pretty much the only way to describe it in my mind. Moving on to news, we got 2 wonderful items, and both of them are Marvel. John, you have picked a good time to watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
I know.
I'm not used to us having a laugh track. It's very disturbing. I haven't even made a joke yet.
Rabbit's not here to push the button.
But it turns out we are getting another ongoing Howard the Duck series, written by Chip Zdarsky and drawn by Joe Quinones.
Yeah, I've seen the previews for it. It actually looks kind of badass. I probably will have to read that one.
I do like the initial image they released. I'm very happy with it. Apparently, he'll be starting a private investigation agency, and it'll be him working cases.
Oh my god, he needs to get a buddy sidekick. Now that we have Howard and Max. Freelance police.
I honestly, there's already a PI character in the Marvel Universe I'd love to see him team up with. Hannibal King, the vampire private detective. He hasn't been doing anything lately. Let's bring him back. That concept is so awesome.
Ooh, detective crossover. Howard the Duck and Batman.
Alright.
And let's see. Also coming from Marvel is a first. Marvel is going to take a character created for their Korean animation line and is going to bring him into the actual Marvel continuity. They are taking a North Korean superhero and making him pretty much a reality.
Awesome.
No word yet on whether or not he's joining the Avengers, but this is kind of awesome.
That's just what the Avengers need, a North Korean.
You can never have too many Avengers. Besides, it's not really an Avengers team until you got the what the fuck is that guy doing there character thrown into the roster.
Is that even a superpower?
There's one in every Avengers roster, and I mean every. The original Avengers were Thor, the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, Ant-Man, and the Wasp.
And let's not forget Big Bertha from, what was it, Great Lakes Avengers? Or was that West Coast Avengers?
Okay, I actually like Big Bertha. I love
We all like.
Avengers were awesome. That's how I was introduced to Squirrel Girl.
And we all do love Squirrel Girl.
You can't not love
Oh,
Squirrel
we
Girl.
all. There's a special place in everyone's heart for Squirrel Girl.
You know who should play Squirrel Girl? Zoe Kazan.
I could see that.
All right, moving on to science.
Science!
You blinded me with science.
Doo-doo. She blinded me with science.
As we reported last week, we've been able to get some clear view of some oceans on the Saturn's moon of Titan. Turns out we've been able to see something else. Strange magic islands that seem to be disappearing and reappearing at random.
It probably has like.
I got nothing.
No word yet from our correspondent Fox Mulder, who keeps saying the truth is out there and trust no one. And then he trusts me implicitly.
I'm sorry. I'm going to come out and say it. I've needed to say this for years. Fuck Fox Mulder. Fuck him. Yeah,
Well, I
that's
know
right,
lots of
Internet.
women who've been
I
saying
said
the
it. Fuck Fox Mulder.
But they've made an entire show about that. It's called Californication.
Very true, they did.
That's very true.
For those who want
Actually,
to,
that's Fox Mulder fucking every.
daughter. Not a joke. They're spectacular. Also, it looks like our solar system, we have seen evidence of there being two previously unknown planets somewhere on the outer rim.
Do-do-do-do.
That's no planet. That's a space station. It's on
No word yet on whether or not one of them is Apocalypse, and we should be expecting a visit from our overlord Darkseid.
If Darkseid was going to visit, he'd have done it by now.
Well, just in case he's about to, just remember Darkseid is.
What if it's more like Planet Clendathu and we gotta go verse on Archer
What if it's Unicron?
take on the brain bug?
If it was Unicron, we'd have been eaten by now.
I want to see a fight between Unicron and Galactus.
Unicron all the way, baby. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Galactus took out
First
half
guy
the
ate.
just because he was pissed off.
See, that's the point. Unicron has wisdom and patience. Galactus is a petulant child.
Can't really disagree with that, actually, yeah.
I want to eat this planet. Why can't I eat this planet? Ooh, a silver guy stop me.
God, the way you said that. I'm gonna eat this planet. Boom. Why can't I eat this planet? Boom. I'm gonna say not.
Play LL Cool J.
By the way, Internet, that's copyrighted, so if I see Eminem writing a song called I Want to Eat This Planet, I'm suing.
Once again, we're not ready to start the porno yet.
Oh my god.
Moving on to miscellaneous. A video has been released showing Tony Hawk actually riding on the very first fully functional hoverboard, just in time for 2015.
It's kind of interesting, though it's not particularly impressive. It's still interesting.
Yeah.
It's the first hoverboard. It's not going to be that impressive.
It's pretty neat, but they can't stabilize it. I mean, it kind of swirl around in a bunch of circles.
The
Actually,
important thing is when that baby does 88 miles per hour, we're going to see some serious shit.
actually, my favorite part about that video is the fact that if you look around and watch all the scientists, they are freaking out every time he moves, and yet the only piece of safety equipment they put on him were goggles. No pads, no. This man won't get on a skateboard anymore without full pads, yet he got on a hoverboard with nothing but goggles.
This wasn't an experiment. This was revenge for his video game series.
They were good up until
Hey.
Underground 2.
Yeah.
Exactly. They want to put him in underground.
After Underground 2, they just got way too realistic and boring.
Moving on to, once again, Guardians of the Galaxy. God, John, you picked an excellent week. Google Play gave away the soundtrack for free download, I believe, earlier this week.
Yeah, it did. And
Is
I
anyone-
have it.
So I was listening to a comic podcast, shocker, I know, and someone brought up an interesting idea. Would anyone else want them to release Guardians of the Galaxy on VHS?
No, because it has to come out. It has to come out on Betamax.
There you go. I still have my Betamax machine, by the way.
In fact,
I'm like, they released the cassette tape soundtrack. I just like, this needs to happen. Not.
And I got a
VHS.
Super
I'm
8.
good with either one.
what they need to do is release the director's cut with additional footage and all the deleted scenes, but only on VHS and Betamax.
Oh god, it'll be available in that set. Anyway. Speaking of things that are supposed to be normal, Mattel has released images of the normal Barbie.
The one that comes with cellulite and stretch marks and acne stickers.
Yep. And tattoos.
Something?
Don't forget tattoos. It's the Barbie we've all been dreaming of.
I mean, kudos for them for releasing a doll that has more realistic body features, but by the same token, cellulite and stretch mark scars, really? Really?
I don't need a doll for that. There's a ghetto nearby.
You don't need a ghetto for that. You just go to the Foxy Lady over off Capitol Boulevard at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Walmart's cheaper.
Yeah, but the Foxy Lady's funnier because they're actually trying to be sexy. In fact, just go to any strip club at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and catch the B Squad.
But that involves going to a strip club at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Though I hear lunch specials in strip clubs are usually really good.
I recommend the wings.
They have to be good because the dancers are not.
Yeah.
And our final bit of news for the evening, and once again, this is going to make John incredibly happy. Studies have shown the #1 requested song at funerals, particularly for baby boomers, is "Always Look on the Bright Side of Life."
Played, people. Well played.
And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life.
And on that note, I think we're done.
Well, apparently if you're hearing that song, someone is.
If it's an ambulance, you got a chance. In a hearse, gotta be worse.
Wonder if they played it at Mike Nichols' funeral.
You see, at my funeral, I already know the song is going to be played. It's going to be Digital Underground's same song. And somebody has to get on the pipe organ and play along because that's required. And then afterward, take half my ashes and throw it at people I didn't like in life. What the hell? John says, see ya.
Actually, probably what they played for Mike Nichols was, "Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven loves you more than you could know. Whoa, whoa, whoa."
I'm just waiting for someone from our generation to rickroll an entire funeral.
Yes. Now that's how you do it.
Please make it
See if they
one
can actually
where,
start the Rickroll
I'm
during
a
the
metal
eulogy.
fan, because then
That's how you get
never
them.
see it coming.
Well, see, what you have to do is you have to start it out with just the organ playing a slower tempo so no one recognizes the song. But
And then someone's going to come up and speak some words.
Exactly.
They got to speak the lyrics, like, and be serious about it. I'm going to give you up. I'm never going to turn around.
John was
Never
one.
gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
John was one that would never give anyone up, would never let anyone down, would never mess around and hurt anyone.
And now the gospel of Rick Astley. Never gonna give you up. He is never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around to hurt you. Oh man.
All right. On that note, I think we have officially done this to death.
Yes. This has been High Class Geek News. We'll be here every Sunday night, roughly about 9 o'clock. I am your friendly neighborhood geekazoid, Evan Ransom. Stick around to highclassgeek.com. We'll have new content up soon, aside from just our videos of this. We got some plans for you people. I'll give you a hint.
That's right. The first one we're doing, Super Mario Brothers, because that princess needs her pipes cleaned.
That's right.
Yeah.
Once I'm done with all the footage,
Every chick wants a tip.
once I'm done with the hidden camera footage, the things you do at night, John. John Little, the Angry Monkey, has been one of my co-hosts, as well as Pixie, and her lovely wife, Jay. Thank you for joining us this evening. We hope you had a good time. And just remember, you're a miss.